Hey guys, Rivet here. Welcome back to another episode of Cube World. Everyone's enjoying themselves today. Happy freaking Wednesday. Hump Day is back. Oh, baby. We are back doing the things that we're doing. Hopefully today will be, 75% less grumpy. What we can hope for. Oh, the holiday season 'tis upon us. And with that comes all of the joy that comes with people cranky because things are just not going their way. God, what's just called Wednesdays. Hi, called the Doom. You're doomed, dude. We did the thing. We did what we came here to do. That's all I came here to do was make sure I wrecked that fool. Don't really care. These things are good. So I have complained endlessly ad infinitum about not being able to do a couple of things because of there has to be a tower someplace causing me grief. And I looked on the map, and lo and behold, that looks like a tower. We're going to go walk up there, and we're going to go wreck it. I don't care if it's right or not. We're doing it. And that's what we got today. And I got messages coming in because it's a busy day for Rivet. Friends and family are chatting and, But yes, things are going pretty good. I'm excited for the holiday. I don't have any plans. I'm not... Even without a pandemic, I don't socialize much on Christmas. I don't... Not been my jam. Not been my thing. I don't care much for Christmas. Never really have. I understand people love it. And great. Enjoy it. Do your thing. Toot your own horn. I'm just not... yeah. I've never gotten into the whole Christmas spirit thing. I'm the bah humbug, I guess, of it. But I still, I respect people that want to enjoy it. And I understand there is that weird feeling that kind of comes along Christmas time. And I fully am, I get it. It's just not my thing. Never has been. I've always been of the mindset that you... tell the people you love on a regular basis you love them, and you treat them when you have the opportunity to. You don't have to buy gifts on a certain day just because it's dictated by, the corporations that say, well, this is the day you need to spend all your money. Too many people go into debt, and too many people have things, just they overextend because of it being a holiday. And I've never catered into or bought into that. Not my jam. So it's just not. But again, I still buy presents for my son. I talk to family, and that's where it's important for me. Wolfton's Tower. Oh, Wally. You always have to have your name, Wolfie, Wally, Wolf, WOL. Makes its way in here somehow. We'll wreck this, and then hopefully that'll mean that all the blue crap is done in this hell hole of a biome. Can finally complete some things. Hey. These things are usually, I would say, if it's green down here, I would assume it's going to be purple, I would assume, up at the top. We'll see. They have blue here, purple. If it starts off blue, I know it's going to be gold at the top. We could get the odd cranky guy up there. We just need to destroy the gem and the dude, and we should be good. I should stop the magical power from being here. Purple. Called it. Okay, this is taking a lot longer than I expected. Did it. Wrecked a dude. So did that do the thing? That had better have been it. I would hate for that not to be. Where was one of the things? That's the problem, is I can't remember a damn thing. Thought there was one that was down near the water. This crypt. I think that had something on it. Let's go check it. Okay. See if that did it. Nothing quite like taking a boat going up the hill. Only in Cube World can you ride a boat up a hill. Don't ask me. It's game logic, man. Got nothing. So yeah, things are going pretty good. I had it's been busy at work. You know, it's the end of the you know, the buying season for the holidays, so people are scrambling trying to get things. Here's the thing. I've said to people, it's like they're calling in trying to make an order for delivery for Christmas. I'm like, 2 days before Christmas. We've never really been able to do that. So, you know, great. Congratulations. Son of a bitch. I still haven't. Well, let's go back into our drawing board. What is that? How did I miss that? I'm gonna go wreck that. There's gotta be something to do. Looks like a damn graveyard. So, yeah, I got to do a support thing today, which was nice. I was logged into work this morning. I'm working day shift this week. And one of my supervisors said, "Hey, I need you to take support calls if you're good with that." I'm like, yeah, great. I don't have to be on the phones today. Get to help people. I'm good. But that means you have to take supervisor calls, and 'tis the season for people asking for supervisors. So took a bunch of those. You know, just doing what you do. You know, telling people that, you know, this is what we can accomplish. Thank you very much for calling. Have a lovely day. You know, it baffles me some days that people think that a supervisor, by asking for a supervisor, you're going to immediately get what you want. I'm like, that's not really how it works. But, you know, congratulations on your thought process. You know, we do what we can. You know, if somebody made a mistake, we try to correct it. But, you know, majority of the time, it's just people will have expectations that are above and beyond what you can and cannot do. So it's a matter of just, you know, letting them understand what they can't do. And it's no big deal. Most of the time, people understand it. Usually when they hear it from somebody in authority, then they're fine, which is... I'm really not a person of authority, but, you know, you ask for me, that's what you're going to get. I will put on the I have the authority hat and do what I can. And 9 times out of 10, the person that gave me the call has already done everything that they needed to or could do. And very few times am I able to, you know, find a different solution. The only time that usually happens is if they haven't allowed the person to do their job and they're just looking for a supervisor, and you have to kind of step in. But for the most part, folks I work with are really, really skilled, and, you know, they do everything that they do really well. So it makes it easy to do my job when I'm doing it. So, and we have a position opening up for it being a permanent role, so I'm applying for that. So, fingers crossed, might be able to get a new gig out of the whole shebang. It would be nice, you know. I've always been the person that will apply for any position. You know, if I think that I have the capabilities to do it, I will apply for it. And I've had a couple of my coworkers reach out to me and ask me if I had applied for it. So it was nice. It's a really nice feeling when folks reach out and say, "Hey, I hope you applied for this thing because I think you're, you know, qualified and capable," and it makes me feel good. So, you know, I like when folks, you know, have a little bit of faith in you. Dad is an upgrade. Boots is an upgrade. Boots. These are not upgrades. Daggers. Got a lot of... So we are well and truly Bamfs, which is good. So, means that we are better prepared. Old hut's done. Rock. Let's see if we can spot it from here. That could be something. That looks like something that you'd climb, but doesn't, like, that's pretty tall. Let's go check it out. Making sure that everything's going. My mom's been texting it. It's been a busy day. Oh wow. Yeah. That's not a thing I want. Always fun when you get spam text messages that are coming from email addresses. It's a new thing that I started getting. I don't know if it's a Canadian thing or what, but it's an annoyance for sure. But, you know, it is what it is. Let's go over here. Hop on. Is that the one I'm going to? Yeah. It's the direction we're headed. And then we'll need to get to a village eventually too, because it's starting to get late. It's been a busy day. I actually, it has been a very busy day. So I started work this morning at 9, worked until almost 6, had dinner, had to go grocery shopping because I needed to get food because, you know, I still got to restock my fridge even though it's empty now. Or it was not empty anymore. It's looking more and more like a regular fridge. And it's funny, I wanted to get something special for Christmas dinner because, you know, you celebrate it. Everyone celebrates their own way. And I was thinking of getting some seafood and stuff. And I was like, you know, thinking, like, what would I really like? And then it dawned on me, I got a frozen pizza, which I enjoy. And I also got a bunch of cheese and smoked meats and crackers and stuff. And I'm going to make myself a... there was a thing my grandmother and I used to do years ago. And we would watch Dick Clark doing the New Year's Eve thing. The New Year's Rocking Eve, I think it was. And we would watch that together. And, you know, we'd stay up past midnight. And she would always get smoked oysters and smoked mussels and cheese and crackers, and we'd have a feast. And it was, I don't know why it started with just her and I, but it became a thing that we were doing. And so around this time of year, it's something I like to do, is to think of my grandmother. She's been gone for a few years now, but you know, I think of her very, very fondly. And you know, why is this a thing? Why can't I? Okay, I'll let that go. Oh, that was taking all of my energy to do. I don't know if I've climbed this yet, so we will see how well I can do. Without the climbing spikes, this is a bloody brutal endeavor. So anyway, I picked up a bunch of smoked fish and stuff and did my grandmother proud and got a bunch of nice cheeses and things. I'm lactose intolerant, so it's going to hurt a lot, but I don't mind. You know, here's the thing, is I don't do this kind of thing very often. So I will put up with a bellyache, you know. That's all that happens, is I end up getting gas and a bellyache, and it doesn't hurt me a lot. It just, you know, sometimes it doesn't really hurt me at all. So I'm like, yeah, it's fine. But that's kind of where I felt like this year. I just wanted to relive a bunch of memories, and I've got great memories of my grandmother, so why not? I think it's a good idea. I told my mom what I was planning on doing, and Mom approved. So I'm like, nice. We are just looking for anything that looks like a tower, because this area is huge. Guess I could look that way too, because they do look particularly weird. Okay, there's that. Like, no. Nothing here. Graveyard. We can just do the stuff that I was planning on doing before anyway. We can just wander. I've done the gold things that are here. I mean, that's the thing. Like, we basically have completed this area for the most part anyway. Except for this, the village. Is that where I said I was going to go? Let's do that. Is there not a thing nearby? Dear Lord. So that's going to be the closest one. I think that's going to be it. Okay. Well, it's going to be we're going on an adventure. Hop on our trusty steed, Farty Butt, and go. So yeah, I've been kind of kicking around the idea of my rant from the other day, and I found it interesting. You know, now that the vaccine is being distributed, and you know, people work on the front lines and all that. I absolutely 100% on board with them, you know, being first to get it. But the thing that's kind of cracking me up is I'm seeing a lot of people in politics that were some of the biggest naysayers about it, saying, oh, it's fake and all this. They're scrambling to be first in line to get this fucking vaccine. And I'm like, you people do realize how pathetic you look, right? to say for months that, you know, it's fake, and now all of a sudden it's like it's a good idea to show strength that, you know, you need to take this thing, you know, to show people, but it wasn't showing strength to tell people to put on a fucking mask. I mean, give me a break. The hypocrisy of things just kind of gets to me, my brain sometimes when I look at it. I'm like, wait, you literally last week were at a convention not wearing a mask, telling people that it was fake, and now you're just going to stand there and get a shot. Congratulations on being a complete dipshit. But again, people in politics, if that's the life they chose, a lot of times, like I said, it's not. I'm all for folks that do it for the right reasons, for altruistic reasons, where they want to be helpful and do things to help people. I'm all for that. I think that's wonderful. People that do that for medicine or law, whatever it is. But you're going to have the people that do it for personal gain, you know? And not that that's a necessarily bad thing. But to me, a person that is going to work in a field like, you know, politics, medicine, law, that is not altruistic is, to me, doing a disservice. And they're not staying true to what I think they should be doing. So when I see these folks that are, you know, scrambling to get the shot, to, you know, to say that, you know, for whatever reason, you know, it's fine. I mean, I'm all for, you know, getting better and, you know, everyone getting taken care of. But I would much rather see people that actually need it get it first. You know, if you are healthy and you already have amazing coverage, and people that don't have coverage need it, let them get it first. You take a step back, you know, let people get the help that they need, and then, you know, then step in and get your shot. You know, as far as I'm concerned, the people that were naysayers like that, and they should be the last ones to get it. You know, they shouldn't be first in line. But, you know, that's not how the system works, you know. And I was seeing that, you know, folks were, with wealth, were looking for ways to jump the line. I'm like, that's just setting the wrong example. And luckily, the article I was reading is like the folks that were, why am I down here with the lights? It's dark. Just a second. So yeah, the article I was reading was like, you know, they were saying that no, you have to follow the guidelines and, you know, stand in line with everybody else type of thing. I'm hoping that stays true. That would be nice. It would make me happy. But I don't know if that's going to always be the case. I'm sure there's going to be a few people that will make a donation and get, you know, get to the front of the line type of thing. I will take personal affront to that kind of thing. I don't. Again, wealth should not dictate need. People that have money already have enough stuff. You know, they don't have to worry about things. They can live in isolation. They can order food. They can take care of things. They don't have to worry about paying the rent and all this kind of thing. They're fine. You know, stand in the back of the line. Wait for other people. Like I said, the people that need it should be the ones that are the first ones that get the opportunity to get it. I actually had an interaction this evening, which was awkward and weird. Like I mentioned, I went to Walmart to go get groceries this evening. I saw a young lady, very attractive young lady, that had her mask off. It was just down under her chin. I noticed her earlier. She was, you know, on the phone. And the first time I noticed her, I assumed that she just didn't have it on because she was talking. Still thought it was a bit rude. And then noticed her a couple more times as I was doing my shopping. And then eventually, as I was getting to the checkout area, she saw her again, and still without her mask on. And I just looked at her, and, you know, I got that immediate, what are you looking at, old man, type of thing. And literally, you know, she was talking to me about it. You know, what are you looking at? You know, and she was looking for an argument. And I just, politely, I said, I'm just curious as to why you're not wearing your mask. And, you know, I wasn't rude, wasn't demonstrative, nothing. I was just being you know, asked a question. She initiated the conversation, and her response was that she basically said, "Why would I cover this?" And she was like, you know, showing her face. And that really set me off. Not, and I think people are going to be thinking that I'm just going to be like aggressive and be an angry man and do that whole thing. That's far from the truth. I said to her, you know, I said, I hope that you don't get ill, but if you do, and I said, I hope that if you do catch this and you end up getting really sick, that you remember this interaction, and not because of the fact that I'm saying that I asked you about your mask or anything like that. So I hope you understand that I'm looking at you not with anger, not with hatred, but out of pity and sadness. And I said, it saddens me that nobody in your life told you that you had more worth than your looks. I said, it just saddens me that you're putting your life on the line for vanity because nobody told you that it was a bad idea. And I said, I honestly hope you don't get ill, but if you do, just think of that. And she just stood there because she was like, he said, like the beginning of the conversation, she was all bolstery and, you know, but at the end of it, she was not. She had, you know, changed her tune. And I just walked past her and went and got my groceries paid for and left. I never saw her again. And, you know, I'm fine if I don't, but, you know, it saddens me, like I said, that, you know, some folks will think that they can just do that without any ramifications. I should have grabbed that while I was there. Okay, we'll go out. We will go out. But yeah, and like I said, it's like I figured she was looking for a fight, and I didn't want to give her one. You know, that's not me. What would that accomplish? But, you know, showing her pity, I figured would hurt her more than harsh words directed at her. You know, directing my words at somebody else that allowed her to become who she was, I thought was more appropriate. You know, personally, like I said, I hope that it left an impression. I hope that she got done and, you know, put her mask on, you know, went about her day. She had it, you know, so she already was there. But, you know, and who am I to really say, you know, a person should or shouldn't wear their mask? It's not my place. You know, people need to make decisions for themselves, but, you know, I choose to wear mine, and that's just my choice. Again, if you're in an establishment and they say that you have to have it, that's it. I'm fine with wearing it. Like, I'm not going to get all uppity and cranky with people if they say, you know, we have to wear a mask on. I mean, I've already had to deal with years of no shirt, no shoes, no service. You know, it's the same vein. No big deal. You know, businesses are allowed to put on their the restrictions as what you can and cannot have when you come into their establishments. And, you know, I don't see the difference between no shirt, no shoes, no service and no mask, no service. It's the same thing. It's, you know, I think it's just preconceived notions of, you know, what is and isn't a right is the difference at the moment. I don't think being asked to wear a mask infringes on your rights. I think there are other aspects of this that may do that. You know, some of the closures and things, I think that's not very well thought out. I don't like the fact that the big box stores are given a pass for things here in Canada when a lot of mom and pop shops are getting shut down for things. Again, not my decision to make, but, and again, I end up shopping at Walmart because, again, it's one of the only places that I can get things at the moment. The other, you know, I need to get some things that were only available there. Not like I wanted to. It's just I don't have choices. And again, the reason I don't have the choice is because somebody has made the decision of what can and cannot be open. And, you know, I'm all for locking things down because there's a lot of folks that are not paying attention to the rules. You know, and the rules are put in there to hopefully keep us safe. Let's go to Narrow Rock, or let's go to the graveyard. Let's do that graveyard thing. I think that should be sufficient for the end of the day. I feel like that was the most easy peasy lemon squeezy crypt thing I've done, gold thing. I mean, that was super easy. I feel embarrassed that doing it in like 30 seconds. I was like, wait, that was it? I was thought I was going to get into rant. And as you may notice, I'm not doing a rant. I'm just making statements about things. I'm not getting all cranky. You know, I've put it out there many times about my thoughts on, you know, wearing masks and being safe. And, you know, I don't know. I'm not a scientist. I'm not a doctor. I don't know how bad the infection really is. You know, some things could be misconstrued. Do I believe everything the media tells me? No. Do I believe everything companies or corporations tell me? No, never. It's just not my jam. But personally, I would, even without a mask mandate, and before we had it here, I was wearing one. And that's just me. It's just how I am, because I'm that person. I even like getting masks in the wintertime anyway, because I don't want to catch the flu. So, I mean, it's not something new to me. So, for me, it's not the end of the world to do this, and so I'm fine with it. I actually kind of prefer it, if you want to know the honest truth. I just I don't want to get sick. And I don't even want a cold. I don't like them. I mean, this is a person that has had a colitis, so I mean, I have a disease type of problem. I was here already, wasn't I? Is this one of the ones that gets reset? Could be. Oh, wait, no. I think I've done this. So many things that look alike. I don't know if we've done this one or not. We'll do it again. I hope we get a gold ring out of it. That'd be delightful. I need one more gold ring. I could handle that. Iron Fist of Zero, yeah. There we go. It's just getting too easy. Let's just check this again. I just want to make sure that what's out here. Yeah. Yeah, before the next episode, I'm going to do like I did earlier, and I'm going to do a little bit of research in advance to see if I can find out where the next place could be. I've never seen 3 towers in a place, but whatever. I mean, and it's so weird because usually I have inundated with things to do, and this biome I have literally had to pull teeth in order to find stuff. It's weird, but I'm okay. It's going well. I'm enjoying myself. It's nice just to kind of be back in Cube World doing what we do. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you have a safe and happy holiday. I'll be back with the Christmas episode on Friday. I may record it or I may do a live stream. Not too sure how it will go yet, but one way or the other, something will happen with Cube World on Christmas Day. Because I'm not working, man. I'm doing nothing. Nothing planned. So if you want to hang out with me and play some Cube World, or no, not play Cube World, but watch me as I play Cube World, let me know. If you want to see a live stream of it, used to do that on a regular, let me know. Anyway, I'll see you guys very soon. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
This is a song for all the